Good morning, guys. So you wouldn't normally see me mid making my hair up, but today is a special day and I'm taking you along with me. Today is my show at the Brindley in the main room, and I wanted to take you patrons on the whole day with me. So yeah, I'm so freaking excited. Like, it's crazy because like the last year or so I've just been getting really nervous for shows, and you guys have been very open with you guys about that. Like, even like a hometown show, like at the studio, where you just think I wouldn't be nervous. I was incredibly nervous, and I think the last few months of the build up to this gig, I've been kind of like, oh, I'm going to be really nervous, but I've got that excitement. It's not nerves, it's like an adrenaline excitement type thing. And I can't wait to get there now. So I'm just getting ready, and we'll get the load in, set up, sound check. And then it's the waiting around for ages that's difficult. That's the tough bit. When you're just kind of like, you've got nothing to do, you've done your sound check, you're just hoping that your voice is getting warm and it's not going, yeah, that's the bit where the adrenaline really just but right now, so excited. Go on then, go on. I don't know, these two have a little bit of a run. Hey, so I figured I'd give you a little bit of a day in the life of Jenny on a gig day, and today is a pretty big gig day, so it's probably the perfect one for me to do it. So I basically normally wake up around about 9 o'clock, try and have as much kind of rest as possible, depending on where it is. If the gig's obviously somewhere further down south, we have to get up really early, which is never ideal. If you want to be as rested, I guess kind of like singing, and I only really started thinking about this like the last couple of years really, but singing is a little bit of a sport in the sense that you have to be, your body has to be ready and your mind has to be ready. And I've definitely suffered a little bit with the mind side of things recently. So I think like that is something that really needs to be put right. And I think sleep is like the biggest thing that you can do. Sorry about all the dog noises. To kind of help with that. So I managed to get to sleep. We had a rehearsal last night, which finished around about 10:30. I managed to get to sleep around about 11:30. I did wake up a little bit with just kind of like nervous excitement, but managed to get back to sleep sometime around 12. And yeah, so I woke up probably around about 7:30, and then just kind of chilled in bed and just relaxed till about 9 o'clock, which I'm very lucky I can do that. So yeah, we woke up at 9, got up. I, as you saw, did my hair and sort of got myself feeling a little bit better, because I think being a singer-songwriter as well, you have to feel good, and it's not something I always really prioritise, like the look or anything like that. But I think if you go on stage and you're not feeling good, then yeah, it's never gonna be good. So I kind of just made my hair just look the normal way that I do it. I'll probably fix it a little bit later on as well at the venue. But now I'm just going to take you through quickly kind of what I do now, so kind of food wise and prep wise. So yeah. So while that's making my milk frothy for my cappuccino, which usually actually turns out a little bit more like a latte in this thing. It's an espresso thing, but it's not very good, to be honest. So yeah, either way. The good thing about being vegan is that the milk that we use is oat milk, which is dairy free. Dairy free stuff is better for the voice. So basically dairy, cheese, milk, eggs and things like that aren't very good for your vocals because they produce phlegm, which is just every singer's worst nightmare. So I'm very lucky. Since I stopped dairy like over 4 years ago, I used to suffer with phlegm all the time. It's disgusting, but it's something that kind of ran in my family. I think I got it from my dad. Sorry, Dad. Exposed. But yeah, since I stopped taking dairy 4 years ago, pretty much like within like a couple of months I lost all of that problem. So yeah, definitely a good thing for singers to be vegan in that sense. So today is Derby Day, as most of you know. If you're not from the UK, the Derby, or we all have derbies or derbies as you call them in the States, but Derby Day here in Widnes is usually a game between either Manchester and Liverpool or Everton and Liverpool, and today it's a Derby Day. So I'm a big Everton fan. I have the Everton mug. We're all ready to go. I can't say it's the top of my priorities today, however I always want Everton to win, so I'm hoping that Everton do me proud today, and then in return I will do them proud. But yeah, so we're making a latte in my Everton mug today, which is, it's my favourite mug, guys. We have a normal ritual on a Derby Day, on any game day for Everton, but I kind of won't be following it too much today. Usually I'm wearing my Everton top. I won't be wearing that today, but I do have my Everton socks on, so yeah. It's just like a big blob. When Si makes it, he makes them really, really fancy and puts swans on there and stuff, but for me it's just a big blob. Always great. You're probably wondering why I'm drinking coffee, because that's caffeine. It's essential for me. I don't function without coffee. I get a really bad headache if I go past like 11 o'clock without coffee. I try not to have it too early. What time are we on now? It's actually 20 past 11, so I've had a bit of a lazy morning. So usually I would have a headache now, but I think because I had a little bit of a lie-in, I guess time just kind of gets added on to that. But yeah, so first coffee of the day. I used to only have one coffee, and that was this one. And then I would try my best not to drink coffee for the rest of the day. It'd always be hell. Because I love coffee. I love the taste of coffee. It's not just the caffeine. I actually just really love coffee. But more recently, I've been trying something new, because I've been trying to be a little bit more productive and do a little bit more after my 9 to 5 when I'm always exhausted. And you guys probably know with the live streams, I'm quite often absolutely flagging. But I try not to have coffee. But more recently, I've been just having a coffee around about 6:30, 7 o'clock. No later than that, really, unless I'm absolutely like needing one on a stream or something. And mainly because it kind of just gives me that extra couple of hours. Usually that's either a stream or I'm doing some other music related work at home, and it just gives me that kick just to get something else done before I go to bed. I have found recently though that it has been keeping me awake a little bit, which isn't good. It doesn't always happen. Sometimes I can be that tired that I just go to sleep anyway, and I sleep really well. I've always been a really good sleeper, so I'm very kind of fortunate in that way. But yeah, so this is my first coffee. I don't know whether I'll need another one. I want to be sharp for tonight, so I'll probably have one maybe around about 5 o'clock, just to give me that little bit of a push through the gig. But I guess we'll see, because I don't want to, caffeine's not good for your voice, so I'll only have it if it's essential. So for food, so more recently Si has been using Huel as basically like a meal replacement shake, which is it's supposed to have all of the nutrients and vitamins and all of everything that you need in it, basically. I'm not a nutritionist, so I have no idea. But occasionally I will have a shake, mainly because the high in protein, which is obviously something that is lacking on a vegan diet, but also because I want a good start to the day, with making sure that I've got all of the balanced nutrients in, as opposed to just having like a vegan bacon sandwich, or like a hash brown or Marmite on toast, which is my usual go-to. But I'm also trying to be really low salt, especially on gig days, because I found dry mouth is an issue when I get on stage. So if I can eliminate as much salt as possible from my diet, I will. And this is really, really low salt. So I've had some of this already. I'll finish this off now. And it's also really high in protein, which I've already said, but that's really good for your voice as well, because you need to get as much protein. Basically, you just need to be eating well. I'm not great at that, I'll be honest. So we're going to start the day off with a Huel. And also, these are what I've got for today. So blueberries, really high in antioxidants. Asda! You guys from the States, you'll probably know this is like Walmart, but we have Asda. Yeah. And also I've got an innocent smoothie because, again, antioxidants and vitamins as well. Yeah. And anyone who knows me, I know I'm vegan, but I do have honey. So whether that makes me not vegan, I don't know, but I have honey. And Manuka honey in particular is really, really good for you, especially for your voice. This one, MGO 100 plus, no idea what it is, but it's apparently meant to be really, really good. So yeah, got this from Aldi, and it's actually nearly finished. I've only got like that much left, which should get me through today. Another thing that I have been taking recently, which I never used to, is vegums. Now these are like, I guess, vitamins for, not only for vegans, but they are vegan. They're like little gummy things. I know, very childish, but I've noticed a massive difference in my brain function, I think, since I've been taking these. So these are iron, B12, multivitamin, omega-3, which I noticed actually 1 month I didn't get the omega-3s, and I noticed a difference. So yeah, these are pretty expensive, and I'm not sponsored by any of these companies. But yeah, really good. So that's like, I think, like a good start to the day. I'll obviously won't be drinking this. I'll probably have a little bit of this now, and then the rest of this will be for later on. So I'm just packing my handheld to take to the gig, and I figured I'd take you through just some essentials of what I take on a gig day. So these are every singer's best friend. These are vocal zones. They basically just give you a voice when you've got none. I'm fortunate today. I've actually woke up feeling really, really good. My voice is, I feel like it's going to be great. But just in case, I've got vocal zones that will get me through. And these also just happen to be vegan. These are what we call accidentally vegan. So yeah. Another thing I pack in my bag is set lists, because you can't forget these, and there's nothing worse than on a gig day forgetting that you've not done a set list and then having to write it up, which is the usual case with me, but for a gig like this, it's pretty essential that I make my set list. So there's a few of these here, so these go in my bag. So typically this is what our house looks like, not only on a gig day actually, but very much so on a gig day, because we have my in-ear monitors, we have spare guitar for Liam, acoustic guitar, sigh. Right, we'll try that again. We have my drum mics, well, Simon's drum mics, new merch with some of the bits and bobs in there, so if you want... Okay, we'll try again. So new merch, if you've ordered some of the new t-shirts, they are in there. Yeah, I'm just going to crack on because this is what I'm dealing with. Shoes, always have to take shoes. That's a spare mic stand thing. This is my bag that I actually took to, like, this was my high school bag. And it's now like my bag that holds everything in it. This is a spare box of cables, and they are all CDs. I don't take all of them CDs with me though. Yeah, so this is obviously only a part of it because the rest of it is in the studio, so I have to go and get that, including my piano and bits and bobs like that. So just going up to the studio to get the last few bits, including the piano, which I packed down last night. I do tend to do the pack down the night before because it's just an absolute pain in the bum. So yeah, we've got the piano, that needs to go. That is the heaviest thing on the planet. It's official. And then there is, if we need iPads, sometimes we use the iPads. I'm taking my Everton scarf today as well. Maybe not that one, I might take my other one. But yeah, this is like what my desk looks like. It's a mess, but it's just cables and all different things like that, lights and speakers. Usually on a gig day we would pack down this desk, but this desk is actually not being used today because we're in a proper theatre, so we don't need that. And yeah, don't think there's anything else. In here probably guitar stand, and usually we used to take DI boxes, but again, because we're in a studio, we don't need to take the DI box. And yeah, everything else, like I say, we packed down last night. So are you coming with us, Remy? Remy likes to just chill behind the drums though, it's quite funny. Hey! Hey! Remy! What have you got? So, outfit. Today I actually, I'm going to see what this looks like when I get there, but I don't know if I look a little bit like a magician in it. So this is a very, very, very nice sparkly waistcoat from, can't remember where that's from. But then underneath, I've just got a black leotard, which I actually prefer without the waistcoat. We're going to take the waistcoat anyway. We do have a hat, but I don't know if I'm going to look a little bit too much like a magician. So I think I'm just going to see when I get there what I look like. And so these are, hey boy. These are the leather pants, which also just happen to be vegan. So yeah, so that's hopefully going to be the outfit with the boots today. And yeah, I guess we'll see when we get there what it's going to look like. So this is the car all ready. The lads are meeting us there. It's got stuff in there as well. And yeah, so this is pretty much it. Piano, guitars in the back, clothes there, Simon's big massive bag, which I had no idea what's in that. And yeah, just other bits and bobs. So it's actually also mine and Simon's 10-year anniversary today. So we've spoiled ourselves with some roses, which we are also, well, I'm also gonna put at the front of the stage as a bit of a tribute to some of those who we've lost, including our dear Marilyn. So yeah. Starting to get very excited now. That's the Brindley. Stage. This is actually all mine tonight. Oh my god, I think I'm gonna cry. This is it, guys. Can you believe it? What a joke. This is literally like Christmas morning. I've got my own dressing room and everything.
Well, it's only because they're just a three-piece. Yeah. I don't think I want to be that spaced out. Yeah. So we might just have to move the wedges a little bit. Oh yeah. So save them to put more wedges in. Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
how exciting. Ever seen the inside of a Steinway before?
Look outside. Yeah. We've got some posh buttons.
Oh my god. Still waiting to sound check. These things take so long. Been here since 1. It's 3:10. Still setting up. Got time though. Hello. Look at that.
Ooh, pretty.
Pretty. Yeah. Yeah.
Cause we can't stay for
and gentlemen, Motel Sundown. You're not live or anything. I'm just. This is for the back. This is for the behind the scenes. Hi. Say hi, Josh. So doors are open in 10 minutes. Motel Sundown starting the show at 7:30. And then we're good to go. Wow. Oh.
Let's do it.
Why so blurry? Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
So yeah, very excited. Even Sai, look. How excited Sai is over there, look. So excited. So yeah, we've been building up to the show for feels like forever. And finally it's here. And I'm proper excited now.
Forever.
For the first time in forever. But look how big this is. Look. Crazy. Yes. About to go on.
You heard I've been crying, you heard I've been lying, and I don't know. Angels tonight, and we are the world. Right, I'm probably gonna stop now. Thank you so much, everyone.
I'm not even ashamed. I'm finishing this vlog off in bed. Because I've been stood up literally like all day. With these gigs, like these big gigs like this, you literally, I don't even know what I'm doing. Like the whole day just happens, and I'm just walking around. That is all I'm doing. I'm walking around, just watching things happen. And other than like the small amount of sound checking that you do, a lot of the day is literally just trying to just not be nervous or trying to, I don't know, function. I think function's probably a good word, because you don't function. You just, the things that you would normally find easy, like sitting down and just having a drink. I mean, I did manage to just get as much water in today, which is what the plan was, and I think it worked, because I think my voice was pretty on form tonight, which is good. But like the sandwich that I bought from Tesco, I never even ended up. I literally had one bite and I just couldn't. I didn't even have the blueberries. So the plan this morning was to take the smoothie and the blueberries, and I'd have them as like snacks, and then like the sandwich would be like a meal. I didn't eat the sandwich. I had one bite. I didn't eat any of the blueberries. They're still at the Brindley. And the smoothie, I think I got like maybe 1/3 of the way through. And the rest of the day, I literally just spent walking around. So that was me planning a day. That was me planning a gig. And yeah, never happened. But I just want to talk about the gig, because oh man, like I can't tell you how much I enjoyed that gig. I was really nervous for the first song. I was really nervous because we did the curtain thing, which was actually I think that was better, but but the second the curtain went up, that made the nerves a little bit more. So I think walking on usually is quite nerve-wracking, and that's the part where you're like, oh. But I think because I didn't have that, it just made the first time I saw the audience even worse. Not worse, like good, but like kind of nerve-wracking. And then the second song, I feel like I really got into it, My Design. I think that's when I started to chill into it a little bit. And then Paradise, I think that went really well. I did start Paradise without the drums though, which was kind of a mistake, but Josh did really well and just brought them in, which was cool. I kind of started it like the track starts on the album, which isn't the way the live version normally is. But Josh is such a pro. But that's just pure adrenaline. And then I think by the time we got to Without You, I was pretty chilled. And then Soldier, that one was the one where I felt really quite relaxed on. And then we kind of just went from there. I'm just talking to myself. And yeah. What did you think, Caitlin?
It was amazing.
What is that? Is that a...
Right, so when we were in B&M, I sent a picture to Mum of 2 Halloween things for Frank, and I didn't think if I was joking with her, and she went, "Oh, pick up the pumpkin one in a medium. I'll send you the money for it." I actually had to buy it.
That's a dog outfit. Anyway,
He's gonna absolutely hate it.
I'm just filming a video.
Hello.
So yeah, I'm not even ashamed. I'm literally in bed. I was in bed shaving, filming a video. Where did shaving? I don't know. No shame.
No care in the world.
Can you just take the dogs out for me?
Yeah.
Just for a minute.
No.
Oh, he's all right. He's calm.
You're out.
So that was that, and then surprisingly was very relaxed on the Steinway. Don't get me wrong, the first song I did with Liam, I couldn't really hear the piano very well, but as soon as I fixed that, I could hear it enough, but it was kind of quite acoustic. Okay. But then by the time I did 10 Word Lighters, yeah, I think out of all the set, that was like maybe not the least nervous, but I was quite nervous about playing Marilyn because I knew that her family were in the audience, and yeah, just, yeah. I always get nervous playing that song. There's just something about that song that just, like, Marilyn just, I feel like she's always with me. I know it sounds kind of crazy, because, like, I only ever met, I think, twice. I think I only ever met Marilyn twice. But she's one of those people that I feel like I'll never, ever forget, you know? And it gets me quite emotional, that song. So I was kind of a little bit worried that I was going to choke up, because, like, I feel like the older I'm getting, the more emotional I'm getting. Yeah, so I feel like I'm prime candidate for just starting to cry on stage these days, which is never good for many reasons. So yeah, I was nervous for that one, but other than that, and then I think the guitar songs that came in after that, like Open Pages and Zombie and Better Love and songs like that, I really got into those, and I feel like they were like I just kind of warmed into the performance the more it went on. And then obviously did Something Beautiful and Dirty Time, which I always enjoy doing. And then we ended tonight on No One Loves Me Like You, which is the latest single, which I couldn't remember for the life of me when I released it on stage. But anyway, that happened. And we did use a slight backing track with that one. Don't know if people noticed or not. I think probably did. But I just feel like that song really needs to be big. I know people have asked me for an acoustic version of it, which I can see, but I think if you're going to go for like the big version of it, you need like that bit of an orchestra type thing. So yeah, Dave made me a click track for that, and we did that, and that's the first time I've ever used a click track on stage, which was really interesting. I really enjoyed it. I kind of struggled to sing it a little bit towards the end because it's quite soft and my voice was kind of like gravelly at that point. But yeah, all good. I have no idea if I'm going to put this video online because I'm in bed. But it is what it is. I'm so tired. Like, I'm also just on top of the world. Like, now like the Brindley's done, I'm kind of like really excited for like Halloween, and then really excited for Christmas. And shout out to Sally for the candles. Looking forward to lighting them and getting my house all nice for Halloween, and yeah. Cool. So Brindley's done, guys. I tried to film as much as I could. Probably didn't film enough, but like I say, the day just takes you on a different path. So thank you to everyone who came, and for those people who couldn't make it, I totally understand, and I felt you in the room with me, and your support, being patrons, and not only being patrons, but you know, being regular people who send me love. That is with me all the time, and I know that people can't always come to every show, and I totally understand that. And you guys mean just as much to me as everybody else. So thank you so much for all of the support online, and for the love, and just the messages. And I'm truly blessed. I'm truly blessed by you all. And